Hello and welcome into this week's RNN Diecast review right here on Racing News Now. As always, I'm your host, Garth Allen. Thank you once again for joining me today. If this is your first time catching a Racing News Now video, consider going down below to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. On today's Diecast review, hope everyone had a great Easter weekend if that's something you celebrate. If you celebrate something else, I hope you had a good time celebrating that, or if you don't celebrate anything during this time, hope you had a great past week nonetheless. So finally back into the swing of things. Nothing happening last weekend at all racing wise, so you didn't see anything go up since last week's Diecast review, but we are back into the swing of things now. Talladega this weekend on the NASCAR side, as well as a few other things to talk about on pole position. So we've got the racing back this weekend, and it is back in a big way. But nonetheless, Diecast review today. You've seen the title. We are looking at Brad Keselowski's 2018 Darlington winner. And of course, as always, it is an elite because I always get my race wins in elites. One of 501 of these made. So a really good amount of these made in the elites. I think that Chase Elliott Watkins Glen win is the only one I've seen so far from 2018 that had more than this. I'm guessing because it's a throwback and everybody liked the idea of having a race to win throwback since that hasn't really happened yet until now, Darlington. So what comes in the box? Cup Series race winner sticker, bag of multicolored confetti, the normal generic COA that doesn't mean anything anymore, and the race winner detail card. Brad Keselowski Bojangles Southern 500 winner, September 2nd, 2018, 25th Cup Series win. And on the back, Keselowski tames the Lady in Black, and you can pause to read if you want to. All right, so on to the car, and it's a good-looking car. The clean version of this was out a long time before this was. If you remember some early RNN videos, we did have this for a while on the set as the clean version, and then once I pre-ordered the raced win, it got sent away via eBay. But it's a good-looking car. I like it a lot better as a raced version. I like it a lot better as an elite because originally I had the clean version as an ARC, and I get very annoyed by the ARCs, the current ARCs, with how cheap and plastic and everything that they are. So take a look under the hood here. Powered by Ford, the only thing on the other side of the hood. Then we'll take a look at the engine detail. Take a look at the nose here. A little bit of confetti made itself all the way down to the nose here. Ford Fusion. Number 2, and Penske does not put their logo on the nose. Miller Genuine Draft and Pennzoil on the hood, and a lot more confetti. More confetti down the windshield, Monster Energy banner. 2 on the roof. Roof flaps do function. Nothing on the back of the roof. One of the few cars that doesn't have that. DIN number 180, Worth on the deck lid. And take a look under the deck lid here at the fuel cell detail. If we can keep the shadows out of there. Now the driver's side, a little bit of dirt and rubber buildup there on the left front corner. Classic Goodyear on the tires. Some throwback contingency sponsors as well, as they always do for Darlington. Brad Keselowski on the name rail, 1 winner stickers. This was his first win of 2018, his first of 3 in a row. Sponsors down the B post, General Tire in front of the rear tire, Auto Trader and SKF on the C post, Miller Genuine Draft, Alliance Truck Parts, and Snap-on the quarter panel. On the back bumper, Miller Genuine Draft, Ford, the number 2. And that's about it. A little bit of dirt buildup back here. Not a lot, but there's a little bit. Okay, down the passenger side. Pretty much the same as the driver's side. A little bit of scuffs here around the right rear where must have gotten into somebody, and then a little bit here around the left or the right front as well. But otherwise, looking pretty close to the driver's side. A lot of dirt buildup right there on the right front, but fairly clean, I would say, for a Darlington race to win. Good looking car though. I don't know if there are any of these left around. This has been out for a little while now, but because we're doing these in chronological order, this one's a little bit behind, so you might still be able to find some of these around. Again, there's 501 of them made, so there were a decent amount of them made, so I would imagine there might still be some out there somewhere. But yeah, I don't know that for sure. So if you do want it and you still haven't gotten it, you might have waited too long, because what, 2 months I think is how long this has been out, something like that. It's been a little while here, but nonetheless, next week's Diecast review will see another Brad Keselowski car, and it is his Las Vegas win car from the fall. This is the first of those 3 wins in a row. That is the third of the 3 wins in a row. Skipping the Indy win, had that on pre-order and then had to let that one go. But so yeah, we're skipping a week next week and going to Vegas, skipping over the Indy winner. So yeah, 2 Brad Keselowski cars in a row here on Diecast Review. That'll be next week. And lots coming up this weekend. What, 3 rewind shows? ARCA, Xfinity, and Cup from Talladega. And then I think there should be two preview shows, because we'll have an ARCA preview for Friday and a Cup preview for Sunday. So should be, what, 5 videos going up this weekend, plus pole position on Monday. So got a lot to look forward to this weekend. We didn't have anything last weekend, but we're coming back in full force this weekend now that racing is back. So got a lot coming up for you this weekend. But yeah, if you haven't done it already, you need to go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. While you're down there, why don't you hit that big thumbs up button if you like the video. It is much appreciated when you do. But at that, this has been the RNN Diecast Review. I'm Garth Allen for Racing News Now.